Welcome back, friends, to the Cadaver Club's 150 subscribers giveaway contest. I'm Shan. Yeah, so Ben is doing a subscribers contest. I will put a link in the description to his channel, which you should subscribe to if you're not subscribed, because he's awesome. And even if you are subscribed, if you haven't watched his video Halloween Dance Party, you should go watch that right now, because it's amazing. I think it's the first video on his channel. Anyway, for his contest, he asked 2 questions. Number 1, what did you find scary as a kid? I have a plethora of things to choose from for this question because I was scared of everything. Ben mentioned Freddy Krueger. I made a video a few years ago about the first time I saw Nightmare on Elm Street, so I'll put a link to that in the description in case you're interested. Let's see. In elementary school, they made us watch these safety videos of kids getting electrocuted and run over by school buses. I was traumatized by that. There was a movie we watched at church about the rapture that was called A Thief in the Night. I was traumatized by that. I was pretty much traumatized by church in general because I went to like a evangelical type church. And that movie is streaming on Amazon now, but it's not the least bit scary. Unless you're religious, maybe. The Daleks on Doctor Who terrified me. I was scared of pretty much anything that looked even remotely like a Dalek. Like our trash cans, or my grandparents had this footstool, this round footstool that had rollers on the bottom of it. I can remember hiding behind a chair because I was afraid it was going to turn into a Dalek and come after me. Like, it might get Granny, but it ain't going to get me because I'm staying behind this chair. Exterminate. I remember spending the night at my aunt's house and everybody was watching Salem's Lot. And I was super scared of that. The scene with the kid outside the window was really scary. And it's still pretty creepy now. But I remember begging to go take a bath. And then after the bath was over, it was still on. So I was scared even more. And I mean, like, the vampire was blue, so that made him even scarier for some reason. And then like the fire at the end. I think I ended up, when it was all over, begging to go home to my mom because I was too scared to stay. And one of the scariest things when I was a kid was the scene at the end of Superman 3 when the woman gets turned into a robot or cyborg or whatever. That really freaked me out. I wouldn't even watch that movie again until I was like in high school or college. And even then I was like, yeah, okay, it's not that scary, but I don't think I ever need to watch it again. And question 2 is, what are some of the movies you found unnerving in recent years? Well, jump scares pretty much still work on me. But I don't get as scared of other stuff as easily as I used to, or at least not in the last few years. Pretty much up until I was well into my 30s, I was still terrified. It's more like what's going to make my anxiety worse, what's going to trigger me, what's going to put me in a funky mood. So I would say the New York Ripper was pretty triggering. Lake Mungo was disturbing. I mean, there was a couple of scenes that were kind of creepy, and then just the feeling afterward of just, it made me really sad and just unnerved and disturbed feeling, because it's all about death and grieving and family relations. And I guess on those same lines, The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix, that show was kind of the same way. Like when I watch something with ghosts sometimes, or The Walking Dead, that kind of gets me a little creeped out, where I'm kind of expecting to see something at any minute, like if I'm outside at night. The thing is, I haven't seen a lot of new horror movies. I'm mostly like rewatching old stuff or, you know, watching tamer things. So the things I find disturbing are like stuff with torture or realistic violence or stuff like that. Red State was a pretty downer of a movie. Tusk was pretty creepy. I didn't actually finish it, but that's mostly because it went off streaming before I could finish it. That movie Frozen about the teenagers trapped on the ski lift. I tried to watch that one. I couldn't do it. Yeah, like things with broken bones. I'm pretty squeamish about a lot of things, so yeah, if I feel like it's gonna like make me really have a lot of anxiety over stuff, then I usually don't watch it. The Conjuring was pretty creepy. Oh, It Follows. That was pretty creepy, you know, because just kind of the mood of it, like the way it was kind of, like the time period was kind of ambiguous, and it had, you know, the retro music and all the creepy people. And I mean, like, just the whole premise of it, like, what would I do in that situation? I would have to, like, kill myself or something. Okay, this got dark. This was like therapy or something. Anyway, congratulations. I don't actually want to enter the contest. I forgot to say that at the beginning, but, like, really cool prizes. Those are awesome. But I love your channel, so keep up the good work. Yeah, cheers. Thanks a lot.